Good evening. Over the next 4 days, we find out who gets to qualify for the 2017 WIAA State Track and Field Championships over at UW La Crosse. Local teams spread across 7 regional sites this evening. Team scores scrolling at the bottom of the screen. 6 MVC schools making up most of the 9-team Division I regional at Baraboo. In the girls' 100-meter hurdles, La Crosse's Central's Kaylee Goodwin pulls away late to take the title. On the boys' side, Deion Smith from Logan having a little trouble this evening. The girls' 100-meter dash, a photo finish, Tiana Harder of Central just edges Reedsburg's Brooklyn Schnick. For the boys, it was the same story. Central's Lamar Davis and Holman's Seth Holden both stride for stride. Davis wins by 1/100th of a second. Central boys win the regional championship. Luther hosting one of the many Division III meets in the area. Girls 100-meter hurdle finals. Whitehall's Allie Casperson crosses the line first, 17.28 seconds. Boys 110-meter hurdles. Andrew Grukalski of Independence wins in 11.76 seconds. He also wins the 100-meter final. Girls 100-meter finals close to the line, but it's Danielle Warner of Independence who gets the win in 13.49. Girls mile, Melrose Mindoro sophomore Carrie Paff wins 5:51. Melman taking the girls regional championship. In the boys mile, David Vanucci of Luther leads from start to finish, moves on to sectionals with a time of 4:39, and Luther wins the boys regional title. Well, final day of the MVC Baseball regular season. Conference champ Central hosting on Alaska, who enters the day tied for second. Bottom of 3, Central with the man on second. Preston Stack with a base hit to left. Outfielder can't handle it. That allows Tim Dayton to score. 1-0 Red Raiders. Next batter, Zach Fellens finds a hole in the infield. Stack scores from third, Central up 2. Plenty of runs for Kyle Gilbertson. Complete game shutout for him and 11 strikeouts. Central wins 9-0. What a 4-year run for the UW La Crosse baseball team. A record of 132-63 over that stretch. A trip to the NCAA tournament in each season, 3 regional championship game appearances, and 2 trips to the D3 World Series. The Eagles fall 2 wins shy of a 3rd straight trip to Appleton. They needed to beat Concordia Chicago twice today to make that happen. This is a Cougars lineup that can hit all of the way through the order. Number 7 hitter, Doug Matthews with the first of 2 home runs. They lead 2-0. 3-1 game in the 5th. Brennan Schmidt RBI single makes the score 3-2, but the Eagles end up stranding 8 runners in scoring position over the first 5 innings, and they needed those potential runs with this potent offense. 3 runs in the 5th, 4 runs in the 7th, 6 runs in the 8th. Concordia Chicago preventing the UWL World Series three-peat. Eagles lose 17-3.
The accomplishments are cool, but it's more the culture of the team and how close-knit we all are. That's probably the coolest part. It's a family, we're all brothers, and I loved every second of it.
The culture that UW La Crosse baseball is, the tradition that we have, that we carry on. These seniors were part of building that culture and creating that culture, not just carrying it on from other people. They were part of building the culture that we have.
University of Minnesota football team hasn't won a Big Ten title in 50 years. Today, area Gopher fans get a close look at the man who hopes to end that long drought. News 8's Brian McClune has more.
The 2017 Gopher road trip making a pit stop in Winona this afternoon, and on board new head football coach at Minnesota, PJ Fleck. Fleck making the move to the Twin Cities after a 13-1 campaign at Western Michigan. Fleck becomes the 3rd coach in 3 years for Minnesota, who won 9 games in a bowl game last season. Fleck using an opportunity today to connect with fans and using his own catchphrase, row the boat to a successful 2017 season.
I understand year one, before you play, before you make a bad call, before you throw an interception, before you fumble, before you score touchdowns, and everybody evaluates you. It's called the honeymoon stage, and I understand that, but you take advantage of that year one. You know, you really want that because this is your time for people to get to know you as a person. I've absolutely loved every minute of it. I love the future of our program. I love what we're doing in our facility. I love what we're doing in recruiting. I love what we're doing in development within our own facility with players. We got a long way to go, but it's a lot of fun every day.
Since being hired on January 6th, Fleck and his coaching staff have been busy on the recruiting trail. His 2018 class currently ranks 12th in the country. Reporting in Winona, I'm Brian McClune, News 8 Sports.